going to be walking through how to create your own information about brokerage services and consumer protection notice to add to your email signature. So we're actually going to start by going to TREC's website, trec.texas.gov, and doing a site search for information about brokerage services. Click on that, and we'll be clicking on the first link that shows up, the information about brokerage services and consumer protection notice. This actually takes us to an article that I would definitely want you to read through when you have a few minutes, but what we're here to do is actually download those two forms. So click on the information about brokerage services form. Takes us to a page for us to download. We'll click on download form and download that form. I'm going to name it information about brokerage services. Add it to my desktop, save, and then I'm going to exit out of that one, go back to that article, scroll down a little bit further, about 3/4 of the way down the page, and click on TREC Consumer Protection Notice. This then takes us to a download page where we can download the Consumer Protection Notice form. So we'll download that as well. And save. So both of those forms are now on my desktop. What I'll do now is I'm going to minimize my screen, open up the information about brokerage services form wherever it is on my computer, and I'm going to be filling it in. TREC actually makes this form fillable, so it's pretty easy to just quickly fill out. Just hover over the line that you want to type on, click, and you'll see your blinking cursor, and you'll just start typing. So our licensed broker firm name is Keller Williams Realty Midland. License number 597045. Email is klrw360@kw.com, and phone number 432-520-5151. Next line is our designated broker, which is Catherine Sutton. License number 0165101. Her email is k@ksutton.com. Phone number is our office number, 432-520-5151. Again, Catherine Sutton is the licensed supervisor, 0165101. Email again, k@ksutton.com. Phone number 432-520-5151. Sales agent or associate's name is, of course, your name. Your license number. If you don't know this, you can look it up on the TREC website by doing an agent lookup. Your email address and your best phone number. You don't need to put any initials or dates, since this is actually just going to be a generic form to put in our email. So after you're done with that, you can get out of it. And then I want you to look at our consumer protection notice. You'll notice this page does not have anything that you have to fill out. So it is fine just the way it is. You don't have to fill out anything on that page. Just want to be sure that it's saved on our computer somewhere. From here, we're actually going to go back into Google. So we can get out of TREC, we're done in there, go to Google. Now we're going to sign in order to get to our email account. All Keller Williams emails are actually through Google, so you'll go to Google to log into your KW email. Click on sign in, your Keller Williams email and password. Click next, and it takes us into Google. We're now logged in. From here, before we actually go to your Gmail, we're going to add those two forms into what's called your Google Drive. It is Google's cloud storage, basically. So we're going to add those forms into your Drive so that you can then generate a link to be able to put in your email. So you'll click on this little grid tool up here, Google Apps, and click on Drive. It looks like a little green, yellow, and blue triangle. You'll click on that, it brings you into your Drive, and you will click New, which is in the top left corner, little plus sign, and you'll put File Upload. So from here you'll want to find the file that you intend to upload. So first I'm going to do information about brokerage services. Select and open. It has been added to our Drive. And then also I'm going to do the same thing, file upload for the consumer protection notice. Open, and that is uploaded. So we have those two forms uploaded. Now we will actually begin the process of adding them to our email. So actually before we do the email, we're going to go into the Drive to make sure that we can get the link to put in our email signature. So you'll go back into the Drive, again that little triangle. Click on information about brokerage services. We'll do that one first. I'm going to scroll down, make sure the form is filled out just like you want it. And then we'll click on these three little dots in the top right corner. When you hover over it, it says More Actions. From there, we'll click on the first option, which is Share. And then we'll click on Get Shareable Link. That's in the top right corner of that little share box. Now, something we need to make sure of before we copy this link is that anyone on the internet can find and view. Right now, by default, it says anyone at Keller Williams can do the following permissions. We want to click on More and make sure we have Public on the web. Anyone on the internet can find and access. Because we want to make sure, since this is in our email, anyone, even outside of Keller Williams, will be able to access this if they want. So we've changed that to Public on the web. Click Save, and now it says that anyone on the internet can find and view. That's what we want it to say. So now that that's done, we can click on Copy Link. So Copy Link and click on Done. So now we'll get out of that and actually hop back into our email. So click on Google Apps again. Now we're going to go to Gmail. And first we are actually going to go into Settings. Looks like a little gear wheel, and then Settings. Alright, and here are all of your email settings, but what we're looking for is signature. So scroll down just a little bit, and you'll come to this signature section. I actually already have my wire fraud notice pasted in here. I will copy this and make sure that it's in the comments of this video so that you can copy it and put it into your signature as well. That is something that you want to include in addition to these two links that we're about to add. So I'm going to type information about brokerage services. I'm going to select that whole line of text, click on this link button, which is right in the middle of your toolbar, link, and then I'm going to paste what I just copied from my Google Drive. So, okay. Now I have a link to that form that I just created. Now we're going to type in Consumer Protection Notice. Click on that. Add a link. Since we don't have the link copied because it's from our information about brokerage services, we actually need to go back into our Drive and copy that link. So we're going to get out of that. Save changes because we don't want to get rid of that IABS link. Back into our Drive. We'll navigate from here to our Consumer Protection Notice. We're going to do the same thing that we did for our information about brokerage services. We want to make sure that anyone on the internet can find and view. So again, three dots in the top right. Share. Drop down. Oh, this one actually already has anyone on the internet can find and view. So that's great. If we needed to change that, of course, we would drop down, click more until we navigated to public on the web. So save that the way it is. Anyone on the internet can find and view. I can copy this link. Perfect. Now I have it copied so that I can add it into my email signature. So back to apps. I'm sorry, I'm actually going to go back into Gmail. Apps, Gmail. Settings. Going back into our email settings because we're going to add that consumer protection notice link. Select that line of text, link, and paste. Okay. And now you have the 2 links that you need in order to be compliant for your email. One more thing that I'm going to add personally, it is optional, you don't have to add this, but I'm going to add a picture. Now, I designed my email signature through Command, but there are lots of ways that you can design your own email signature banner. I'm going to insert an image. Again, I already have this designed. It's already been uploaded to my drive, so I'm going to select it. And now I have my email signature banner, my 2 links, the wire fraud notice. I am all good to go. So scroll down to the bottom, click on Save Changes. And now you'll see whenever you compose an email, your links are right there. So you're all compliant, good to go, and ready to use your email.